Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5 just dropped on Disney Plus, so let's talk about it. And in this episode, basically, it starts off and Grief Cargo's planet is taken over by the pirates that we saw in the first episode of the season. So he calls some help to the New Republic, and the New Republic officer sees this. And we also get a great cameo in the scene. We see Zeb in the scene, which is very weird that he wasn't even in the movie, or not even in the episode that much. But yeah, it was awesome to see that character. Not a huge fan of the character, but I think it's just exciting for people who love that character. And immediately when I heard his voice, I was like, oh, Zeb. Anyways, this officer goes to get some approval, to get some people out to Navarro to save this planet from these pirates, and they decide not to. They decide we don't give a shit. We just don't. And we see that officer from the episode with the guy who did all the tests on Grogu, and who she brainwashed him, and we see that she clearly has ulterior motives, and she's kind of snotty, and she, so he's just like, shit, I can't get anyone out here. He was frustrated, so he leaves, and then he goes to find the Mandalorians using that droid that Mando's been hanging out with, and now all the Mandalorians agree to go and save Navarro, and that was just a great scene. Seeing Din Djarin be like, let's live in the sun, come back to the light, kind of thing. That's just awesome. I love that. But they go and fight, because we haven't seen them on this planet since season 1, which is great. They fight and they save the planet, and that's great. And then after that, we get to see Bo-Katan go to the armor. She's like, take off your helmet. She's like, what? She's like, you lived as both of us. She clearly respects Bo-Katan. She's like, you've seen a mythosaur. You could be the one to unite our clans. So she walks out, helmet, and all these Mandalorians are like, look at her, like, no helmet, But they're like, but Armor's like, no, this is okay. She's lived as both of us. She's going to go recruit other Mandalorians and restore Mandalore. And that's kind of where we're getting for the goal of the rest of the season, from what it sounds like, is restoring Mandalore, which is awesome. But then we get the big twist at the end of the episode. We keep hearing about Moff Gideon being alive, or possibly not making it to trial. Well, we get to the big twist of the episode. We see our little dude from the New Republic dude go, and he's investigating the ship that he finds out that Moff Gideon was on, and it's broken into. People died, and Mandalorians saved him. Now, I think what the twist is with that is, I think those are going to be Maul's Mandalorians. They're still loyal to him in some sense. That's what I think. Either that, or they're Mandalorians who saved him because they know that he has the Darksaber, and sure, he's committed a lot of atrocities, but whoever wields the Darksaber is the one that they're loyal to. But maybe they don't realize that he no longer has the Darksaber, and Din Djarin does. So I don't know. I think that's where we're going with that. I really think it's just Maul's loyalist. Maul's obviously dead at this point because he died before New Hope, but still, I think that's where we're going with that, and I think that's exciting to see what happens with that. I thought that was awesome. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm glad we have more plot advancements. It feels like the last few episodes have been kind of a little weak on plot advancements, and not so much that I haven't enjoyed them, but sometimes it just gets frustrating because, look, we waited 3 years for this season almost, and so when you're talking about waiting 3 years and then episodes being kind of slow, it does make you a little agitated. But I still really enjoy all of these episodes and think they're all great. Thank you guys for watching, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.